Hi everyone, and welcome to Sense in Essence. Today we are free. The topic is true freedom. True freedom from I and my consciousness. There is the real I and real mine, but then there is also the false I and false mine. And that is something we want to become free from. So what does it mean? When I think I am this body, then that is the false identity. And then whether it's people or possession or objects, I think that those are mine. So for example, if I say these are my flowers, very beautiful flowers, and I am in that consciousness, then when someone comes and says to me, "Hey, Ella, your flowers are so beautiful," what happens? I'm so happy. But then someone else says, "Ella, I don't like your flowers at all." Then the sorrow comes. So others are able to push our buttons if we have the false identification and attachment to something which is not really spiritually mine. So what happened in this example? Why I am reacting like being happy, being sad, depends on what people are saying about these flowers. Funny, isn't it? But this is what we do. Because it's like part of me, I say my flowers. Who is the me who is saying this? I am an owner of that flower. That's my false identity. Because the right way of seeing it is, I am a spiritual being of light, and I play a role of being owner of the flower. I'm not that role, and that flower is not mine. This consciousness is true freedom. Because then our happiness is not based on external things. But if I choose to stay in this false I and my consciousness, then it is good to understand that happiness which comes through that is only temporary. When people are praising my flowers, yes, I become happy. And if we are very, very clear, it is the ego of I am an owner of flower. That ego gets bigger. And bigger the ego gets, more desires there is. So when you come to meet me next time, I'm anxious. Does she like my new flowers? Is she going to praise my flowers? Because now my happiness is based on the flowers. Ego is working like this. Ego is always empty. And that's why ego is, trying to get happiness from outside. But that happiness is never going to stay. It will only go away. And more the ego gets what it wants, bigger the problems. Because now there is expectation. You have to like my flowers, otherwise I'm not your friend. And this is very silly. But this is what we are doing. So how to become free from that? I need to remind myself again and again and again I am a spiritual being, just playing this role through the body. I own nothing from this temporary world. The flowers are going to go, the body is going to go. I am eternal, spiritual being of light, full of happiness, peace, and love. Thank you.